Right, y'all, what's good? What's good? What's good, traders? This is y'all boy Jay Davari, and I'm bringing y'all a new upload this week. And in this week's upload, bro, I got some good news. I finally got my first payout for 2025 on my Elite Trader Funding Futures Funded account. Right. I want to show you. I will show y'all on the website me requesting the payout and everything, but currently, right now, they're undergoing some maintenance, so I guess they're changing their site up and everything like that. But I'll just put up some screenshots of like the emails and everything that I sent, or every like all the emails and stuff that was sent to me, about my withdrawal request, setting up the Rise account and then requesting the payout, and with the withdrawal being processed and everything like that through Rise, because that's how they pay out the traders when they request the payouts. So I'm gonna put those screenshots up. You'll see them anyway here on the video just to show y'all proof that I'm not lying or nothing like that. But I wish I could show y'all on the website, like I said, but they only go on maintenance, so it is what it is. But we just going to adjust and we just going to get moving on with the video, man. So um yeah, man, I'm just really happy, and I've been really excited. Ever since I requested the payout, and it hit my bank account today also too. So as soon as I processed the withdrawal from Rise and everything, I made my account and all that, and they verified me. It hit my bank account same day today when I requested it. Right, so the other day I just started crying and praying and thanking the Lord, for helping me make this happen, man. I was just so thankful and so grateful, bro. Like I can't I can't really explain it, bro. It's like, I just hope y'all can see like how grateful and happy that I am just on my face. But yeah, I really just broke down and cried like the other day and was just praying about it, bro. I was just so happy, and all I could do in that moment was just give thanks and everything of the sort, man. And it was a good feeling, and that's why I'm making this video to share that with y'all. Um, share that with y'all today to anybody who may still be trying to get their first payout and anything of the sort. Uh, I prayed about it and I was like, listen, I wanna be able to give back and like share this experience and share some of the things that I went through uh, as I made my way to getting to this my first payout, my first futures funded account for 2025, man. And like I said, I took out $2,500, bro, and it's a blessing. I'm really happy. I was hyped up, pumped up, because I just like seeing that and accomplishing that really just reinforced it in my mind that like I can do this. I can do this as long as I stick to one thing, stick to one strategy that I found that works for me, and just keep following my process, and just managing the risk and managing my mental along the way. So man, I also journaled. Also, journaling helped out a lot too, bro. Like journaling all last month, cause I ain't gonna lie, man. Most of the trading took place of last month. All the trading days the days that I had to trade to like be eligible for a payout for 10 days. You gotta have 10 days of um profit above $200, and also too, like, you gotta meet the 23% threshold of the whatever highest P&L day was. So basically, I had to make $500, like a little bit over $500 a day for it to count as like a trading day, right? And you know, about 25 days later, man, it was a grind. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, bro. Like, it was a grind, and but 27 days later, man, like almost a month later, by the standard, yeah, almost like a month later by standard of trading days executed, um, I I grinded it out and I got my first payout, bro. So I'm just I'm just really thankful. Um, man, I just uh, I'm just really thankful, man. I got plans to with that money. I got plans to like put some of it towards bills, and then also put some of it back towards reinvesting into acquiring other accounts. And honestly, I may just go ahead and find a couple of direct to funded accounts. That's what a lot of futures firms are doing now. introducing that model of direct to funded. So now you don't have to pay many monthly fees. It's just like you can pay an upfront fee and that's it. And you just got to follow those rules. Same thing like with the 1-step challenges, 2-step challenges, whatever firm you're trading with. But yeah, man, like I said, bro, like that's my plan. You know, to use some of the money to like reinvest back into my trading and to build up some more capital and everything of the sort, and then eventually move some of that over into a personal account for myself and trade that, and also still leverage the prop firm accounts that I have, you know, while they're still here. You know what I mean? Because hey, like it's free money, you know. So yeah, that's really my plan with the payout. Pay a couple bills, put it towards that, and just reinvest back into my trading, right? So yeah, man, I just wanted to share that with y'all, update y'all with that, man. You know what I mean? And it would mean the world to me if you guys actually do subscribe to the channel and also like the video. You know, I don't want to be picky or anything like that, but you know, we can get the video to 100 likes. I would greatly appreciate it. You know, and I can get a few subs from this, I would appreciate that also, man. Like that's like I said, I just want to pay this back. You know, and feel free to comment down below if you guys want me to like make any certain type of videos, whether it like be like, okay, what did I go through, or how did I, you know, manage my risk and everything of the sort, and how did I manage to get to my first payout and everything of the sort. If for whoever may be struggling out there, you know, and just reassure y'all that like, bro, like it's a grind, you know, and it's gonna take time, you know. And honestly, a quick little tip for y'all, for anybody who may have stayed to watch this long, you know, that was kind of one thing that did kind of get in the way of my trading with this account, is that for some reason, whenever I felt like I had to rush to get to the payout, that's where I found myself taking trades that I shouldn't have been taking, right? So that's one tip that I'm gonna give to y'all, bro. Like, just take your time. It is what it is. Take your time, submit the time. Don't try to force or rush no payout, man, because you may end up making some mistakes. I know personally that's kind of what I went through as I started like setting back. When I took losses on this account, like I took a step back. I kind of reflected and thought to myself, and I kind of found that like I was trying to rush to get a payout because of what I wanted to do with the money, instead of just sitting back, submitting the time, and focusing on just good trader, right? So yeah, that's one tip that I do have for y'all, man. You know, if you stay to watch this long, there you go. All right, and so, you know, like I said, I would appreciate it if you guys would please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and like I said, y'all feel free to comment down below if you guys want to, you know, make conversation, or if you want to request me to make some type of videos. Like, give me some ideas on like how to help anybody that may be out there struggling, you know, trying to get to their first payout. You know what I mean, or even trying to find some sort of consistency with trading prop firms and everything of the sort. You know, so yeah, that's all I got for this video. I did kind of want to do a quick little breakdown of the trade that I took this week on GU, which is actually it was the last positive trade day that I needed to qualify for the payout, because you have to have at least 10 trading days of making profits on the account. And all of that's really going to vary depending on what your highest profit day is. Like, if their website was up, I would be able to show y'all like my metrics. And now, honestly, I might do another video just showcasing my metrics and just showing y'all some things I would do differently. Matter of fact, that's going to be the next video. Whenever they get their website back up, that's going to be part of my next video of just showing y'all what to do while you're trading this account whenever you get funded, whether it's direct to funded or you're going through the challenge phase and everything of the sort. I think that's the next video I'm going to do, right, when their website gets back up. But just a quick little breakdown of between EU and GU to start the week. I marked my Sunday's opening price right here on the 8th of this week. So June 8th, 2025. This is that Sunday open price right here, and it kind of gapped a little bit. I don't know why it does this on these charts, but this is where my Sunday's opening price was, right here. So we had a 4-hour fair value gap right here that formed last week between on GU, GBP futures right here. Sunday's opening price to start the market, to start the open up for the week on Sunday. We traded up into this fair value gap, and we created an S&T divergence inside of that fair value gap between the correlated highs of Friday, June 6th from last week. So right here, this is GU's high, and this is EU's high right here. That's saying, see those highs are correlated when I move my cursor. Right, so between Friday at 2 p.m. and Monday, not 2 p.m., Friday at 2 a.m. and Monday, June 9th at 2 a.m. Right, we had the S&T divergence. So EU had a lower high, meanwhile GU formed a higher high. And the reason why I elected to trade GU was because it had the most structure. It had the better structure, and I had better targets that I could look for trading GU. Right. So that being said, so going into that, I saw the S&T. I went to the hourly time frame, and then I was looking for an entry inside of here, which also too real quick. There was also a higher time frame S&T divergence, a weekly S&T divergence also, which is why I was on the 4-hour chart. So there was like a weekly time frame, weekly divergence. If I can find it, here we go. Right, so between right here, Monday, between April 21st and Monday, June 2nd. Right, we had the S&T divergence, so we had this high from the euro, had a lower high here. We had this high from here get violated on the pound futures. It got violated right here with those same correlated weeks. So it's correlated highs and lows. So although EU was the weaker asset, technically I was looking at pound futures because it had the most structure, because I was anticipating that there'd be some type of movement back down inside of this weekly fair value gap right here. However, as we've traded on throughout the week, that's not the case. It went ahead and took out the external range right here so far during this week. Depending on how we close this week, I may look to find some more short entries back down into this internal range weekly gap, but back down to the 4-hour. Back down to the 4-hour, with this being that candle that formed the S&T divergence right here. So with this being the candle that formed the S&T divergence, this also becomes an order block, right? So this becomes an order block right here. So when I saw that price closed right here inside of the fair value gap, you see it wicked. It didn't close above it. It closed inside of it. So it wicked right here, right? Right at that order block area also. And so basically I was looking to go short here from anywhere inside of this, below this fair value gap, and also below or slightly just above this order block, 4-hour order block, the hourly time frame. You see it traded back up into here, traded back up into here, right? Respected this first fair value gap right here, respected that. Headed lower, and then going into Monday night's Asia when I was able to get back on and trade. Because I also too I did take an entry. I want to say Monday morning when I had woke up, I took an entry. Right, and basically I made a couple $100, but I had to close it because the market was about to close. So I had to close the trade, and basically then what I did was I just came in Monday's Asia session and going into Tuesday's London. Right, I was looking for short entries, and I found one right here, right after Monday's close and open back up. So heading into Monday's Asia and Tuesday's London, I entered right inside of here because I took this trade around like 7 o'clock or so. I want to say around 7 o'clock. I took this trade after I got home from work and got on the charts. We closed inside of here, and I just let my trade run. I set my stops right here. And my overall target, I wasn't gonna try to target all the way down here. My initial target was just a 1 to 2, because this 1 to 2, a little bit over 1 to 2, lined up with these failure swings over here to the left hand side. So I made about $900 on this trade, and around 2 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday's London session. That's when we went ahead and just ran all the way and hit the take profit, because that was also a news event that came out for pound future, for the British pound. So yep, that's my trade. Like I said, I got my first payout. So hey, moving on up from here, man. So if you guys stayed to watch this long, I really do appreciate it. And like I said earlier in the video, it would mean a lot to me if you guys just subscribe to the channel, like the video. Like I said, feel free to comment down below, right? So anyway I can help y'all, I'm here to do it. So this is y'all boy Jay Davari, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.